financial inclusion really can support up to 13 SDGs, which I think is really important to consider when we think about those interdisciplinary approaches and ultimately how we can think about inclusive digital economies as well as inclusive digital communities around the world.
I think we're going to see financial inclusion being more and more linked and articulation with respect to crucial development objective. Linked to the SDG, but becoming more acute in terms of needs for solutions. Climate change adaptation, strengthening the resilience in the agriculture sector and especially the living condition of smallholder farmers who are at the forefront of the impact of climate change.
One thing that we're really excited about is the way that data is being used by existing financial institutions and a new suite of financial institutions. And CGAP's been really helpful at conceptualizing and characterizing what that new change looks like. And what we'd like to do with CGAP in the future is to think about where we can get the most value for money.
There's so much to think about, from data to AI to competition and other issues. We really want to dig deep and understand how that impacts the most vulnerable populations, especially including women. And speaking of women, the work on sex disaggregated data, the communities of practices and inequity, and the social norms surrounding these issues is something that CGAP is taking a deep dive on.
What I see that would be really exciting is the potential that can be achieved in Africa if we combine digitization with financial inclusion. It looks like digitization is going to be the engine that will allow that financial inclusion to happen, and we're already seeing it in many countries. So really using the effect of new technologies and new innovations that can be used in that space to influence how finance and financial inclusion is delivered to people, to communities who would not otherwise have access to it.